Havana. The air hung thick, heavy with the scent of exhaust fumes and cigar smoke. Music, vibrant and alive, pulsed from every doorway. Crumbling facades painted in hues of faded grandeur, whispered stories of a bygone era. This was Cuba, raw and unfiltered. Stepping out into the streets of Havana was like stepping back in time. Vintage American cars polished to a gleam, cruised down boulevards frozen in a 1950s time warp. The Malecon, Havana's iconic seawall, throbbed with life, a meeting point for lovers, dreamers, and fishermen casting lines into the turquoise waters. My first meal in Havana was a revelation. A simple plate of ropa vieja, shredded beef slow-cooked in a rich tomato sauce, exploded with flavor. I sat in a small, family-run restaurant, the air thick with the aroma of garlic, onions, and cumin. This was the essence of Cuba, a sensory feast for the soul. Trinidad, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, was a world away from the bustling energy of Havana. Cobblestone streets lined with pastel-hued colonial houses, echoed with the rhythmic click of dominoes and the laughter of children chasing pigeons. Time seemed to slow down in Trinidad, measured in the gentle sway of palm trees and the sultry rhythms of salsa music. One evening I stumbled upon a Casa de la Trova, a traditional Cuban music venue tucked away in a quiet corner of the city. The music was infectious, a vibrant blend of Spanish guitar, African drums, and soulful vocals. Couples twirled across the dance floor, their movements fluid and passionate, lost in the music. I spent my days in Trinidad exploring the city's historical treasures. The Plaza Mayor, the heart of Trinidad, was a testament to its colonial past, with its grand mansions and cobblestone streets. I climbed to the top of the bell tower at the Museo Nacional de la Lucha contra Bandidos, rewarded with panoramic views of the city's terracotta rooftops and the sparkling Caribbean Sea beyond. Cienfuegos, known as the Pearl of the South, was a city of elegant architecture and a laid-back charm. Founded by French settlers, Cienfuegos had a distinctly European ambiance, with its wide boulevards, neoclassical buildings, and a graceful waterfront promenade. I spent an afternoon exploring Punta Gorda, a peninsula jutting out into the Bay of Cienfuegos. Here, amidst the luxurious villas and shimmering waters, I discovered a hidden gem, the Palacio de Valle. This architectural marvel, a fusion of Moorish, Gothic, and Venetian styles, was like something out of a fairy tale. In the evening, I joined locals for a game of dominoes in Parque José Martí, the city's central plaza. The atmosphere was lively and welcoming, a testament to the warmth and hospitality of the Cuban people. As the sun set, casting long shadows across the plaza, I felt a sense of belonging, a connection to this place and its people. Leaving the coast behind, I ventured inland to the Valle de Vinale, a UNESCO World Heritage Site renowned for its dramatic limestone formations, known as mogotes. The landscape here was breathtaking, a tapestry of emerald-green tobacco fields, palm-fringed valleys, and towering limestone cliffs that seemed to pierce the sky. I spent my days in Vinales exploring the valley on horseback, riding through tobacco plantations and past traditional thatched-roof farmhouses. I learned about the ancient art of cigar rolling from a local farmer, his weathered hands expertly crafting a perfect cigar. One evening, I joined a group of locals for a traditional Cuban pig roast in a rustic paladar, a family-run restaurant in a farmhouse. As the sun set, casting a warm glow over the valley, we feasted on roast pork, black beans, rice, and fried plantains, accompanied by the rhythmic beat of Cuban music. Section 5. Off the beaten path, hidden beaches and local secrets. While Cuba is renowned for its iconic cities and cultural treasures, some of its best-kept secrets lie off the beaten tourist path. I ventured beyond the well-trodden trails, seeking out hidden beaches, secluded waterfalls, and remote villages where life continued at its own unhurried pace. On the pristine shores of the Playa Ancon, near Trinidad, I discovered a secluded stretch of white sand, fringed by swaying palm trees and crystal-clear turquoise waters. The beach was deserted, a hidden paradise where I could swim, sunbathe, and simply escape from the world. In the Escambray Mountains, I hiked through lush rainforest trails, the air thick with the scent of pine needles and damp earth. I discovered hidden waterfalls cascading into cool, inviting pools, a welcome respite from the tropical heat. Section 6. A taste of Cuba, culinary delights and local flavors. Cuban cuisine is a vibrant fusion of Spanish, African, and Caribbean influences. A celebration of fresh, local ingredients and bold, flavorful spices. From hearty ropa vieja and savory black bean soup to sweet and refreshing mango smoothies, Cuban food was a feast for the senses. One of my most memorable culinary experiences was at a paladar in Havana, where I dined on fresh-caught lobster, grilled to perfection and served with a side of tostones, twice-fried plantains. The lobster was succulent and flavorful, the tostones crispy and slightly sweet, a perfect complement to the seafood. No trip to Cuba is complete without indulging in the country's legendary cocktails. I sipped on mojitos, the perfect blend of rum, mint, lime and sugar, and daiquiris, a refreshing concoction of rum, lime juice and sugar, best enjoyed at El Floridita, Hemingway's favorite haunt in Havana. Section 7. The Cuban spirit, warmth, resilience and music. Beyond its stunning landscapes and cultural riches, what truly captured my heart in Cuba was its people. The Cuban spirit was infectious, a blend of warmth, resilience, and an unyielding love for life, family, and music. Everywhere I went, I was greeted with smiles, friendly greetings, and a genuine desire to share their culture and stories. From the elderly gentlemen playing dominoes in the park, to the young musicians jamming on street corners, music was the lifeblood of Cuba, a universal language that transcended age, race, and social barriers. I witnessed firsthand the challenges faced by many Cubans, from economic hardship to limited access to resources. Yet, through it all, their spirit remained unbroken, their resilience and inspiration. They faced adversity with a smile, a song in their hearts, and an unwavering belief in a brighter future. Section 8. Navigating the island transportation tips and tricks. Getting around Cuba requires a sense of adventure and a willingness to embrace the unpredictable. While renting a car is an option, navigating the island's roads can be challenging. Public transportation, while affordable, can be crowded and unreliable. For a truly immersive experience, I recommend hopping on one of Cuba's iconic colectivo taxis, shared taxis that travel along set routes. These vintage American cars, often held together by ingenuity and spare parts, offer a unique and affordable way to experience the island like a local. For longer distances, Via Azul buses connect major cities and towns. While not the most luxurious option, Via Azul buses are a reliable and affordable way to travel between destinations. Be sure to book your tickets in advance, especially during peak season. Section 9. Practical advice, currency, communication, and more. Traveling to Cuba requires a bit of planning and preparation. The country operates on a dual currency system, with the Cuban convertible peso, or CUC, used by tourists and the Cuban peso, or CUP, used by locals. It's essential to exchange your currency for CUC upon arrival. Internet access in Cuba can be limited and expensive. Wi-Fi is available in some hotels and designated public areas, but it's a good idea to purchase a local SIM card with a data plan if you need to stay connected. While Spanish is the official language of Cuba, English is widely spoken in tourist areas. However, learning a few basic Spanish phrases will go a long way in enhancing your interactions with locals and demonstrating respect for their culture. Section 10. Beyond the tourist trail, embracing authentic Cuba. To truly experience the soul of Cuba, it's essential to venture beyond the tourist traps and embrace the authentic heart of the island. Skip the resort buffets and seek out paladares, family-run restaurants where you can savor home-cooked Cuban cuisine and experience the warmth of Cuban hospitality. Engage with locals, strike up conversations, and listen to their stories. Learn about their lives, their dreams, and their perspectives on Cuban culture and history. These genuine interactions will enrich your journey far beyond any guidebook or tourist brochure. Embrace the unexpected. Cuba is a country where things don't always go according to plan. Embrace the spontaneity, the challenges, and the detours. It's in these unscripted moments that you'll discover the true magic of Cuba. Section 11. A farewell to remember until next time, Cuba. As I boarded the plane, leaving behind the sun-drenched shores of Cuba, I carried with me a kaleidoscope of memories. The rhythmic pulse of salsa music, the aroma of freshly brewed Cuban coffee, the warmth of the Cuban people, and the vibrant spirit of a country frozen in time, yet brimming with an undeniable energy. Cuba had gotten under my skin, leaving an indelible mark on my soul. It was a journey that had challenged my perceptions, broadened my horizons, and ignited a deep appreciation for the resilience of the human spirit. As I bid farewell to this captivating island nation, I knew that this wasn't goodbye, but rather a hasta luego, a see you later. Cuba had woven its magic around me, and I knew I would be back to explore its hidden corners, savor its culinary delights, and reconnect with the warmth and spirit of its people. Until next time, Cuba.